Hot Toys has taken the internet by storm by finally revealing a highly detailed 1/6 scale figure of Belle based from Disney's live-action adaptation of its classic animated film, Beauty and the Beast. This toy chat coming right up. Greetings everyone, this is Collectibles Euphoria and welcome to episode 2 of Coleu4ria Toy Chat, where I talk about new and upcoming dolls, collectibles, and action figures. The episodes will air every Monday, so if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. Hot Toys made an announcement a few months ago that they are planning on creating their version of Belle based from one of the highest grossing films of all time, Beauty and the Beast's live-action adaptation. The announcement was widely embraced by the doll community since the Disney's live-action film dolls released for this year were unfortunately haunted by scrutiny among many doll collectors and fans, including myself, since it did not live to the expectation to what Disney has provided us for the past years every time Disney released their film collection dolls. I will not go into detail on why or how it happened, but for the benefit of those viewers who were not familiar to what went wrong to Disney's 12-inch film collection doll of Belle, I have made a detailed review of her doll, and I will post the link on the screen should that interest you. Starting off with her hair, she was provided with a sculpted hair versus a saran-rooted hair. Some of those might complain why she was not given a rooted hair instead, but when you think about it, specific details of hair strands and hairstyles are not really perfectly captured even on the hairline. Also, Hot Toys specializes on action figures, and despite of the fact that they have previously done female figures in the past, they market and promote their creations as figures, not dolls, so it will not generally be provided with a rooted hair, and instead, Hot Toys might opt for a sculpted hair instead, whichever they think would look more appropriate, realistic, and accurate for a figure. Looking at the promotional pictures, Hot Toys made an amazing job in recreating the hairstyle in the sculpted form, making Belle's face accurate upon creation, so I don't really mind owning one in a sculpted hairstyle. Another detail that makes Hot Toys figure stand out is how realistic the skin tone is, making her appear more of a live person than a plastic doll or figure. Hot Toys are known for creating realistically looking figures, and they pride themselves for creating such accurately detailed figures. So it is definitely expected to see all the craftsmanship and amazingly accurate facial details provided with their figures. Few complaints brought upon though, based on the facial details of her stock photos, is that the shape of her face looks slightly squarish instead of being a heart-shaped face seen from Emma Watson, as well as she appears to look older than her actual age. Remember, the pictures provided were promotional pictures, and the actual figure itself does not necessarily need to look like the ones seen in the stock photos, as we all have been made aware of, especially for collectors who have been in the hobby of collecting high-quality dolls or figures for a long time. The stock photos most of the time does not give justice to how beautiful the actual dolls or figures were presented. Majority of the time, the pictures does not really capture the best angle of a figure or a doll, so I usually don't make a final judgment or conclusion just basing it on how the figures or dolls look like in the picture unless you already possess it in your hands. The pictures are usually just to give you a general idea on what to expect, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is exactly what you are going to get. They have indicated in their website that the item shown is a prototype. When shipped, the final production piece may differ in appearance. One thing that you would definitely love regarding this version of Hot Toys is that her iconic yellow ball gown, as seen in the movie, is very accurate, which was desperately needed from the Disney's release of their 17-inch limited edition doll, as well as their 12-inch film collection doll. And unfortunately, it was a very common complaint during the time it was announced to be released. Belle's costume for this figure is provided a slim-fitting, lacy yellow bodice with multiple layers of fabric and a bell-shaped yellow satin full skirt with 3 layers of skirt cascading downwards. The golden filigree pattern seen on her skirt is a screen print versus embroidered, which is actually a correct detail on her live-action gown. As for joint articulation, the only obvious joint articulation based on the pictures is found on the wrist, which is a combination of a ball and hinge joint to allow for more poses. Hot Toys are also known for being able to create a molded flesh-colored vinyl for its skin, which is applied over a flesh-colored plastic torso and arms to hide the joints, enabling articulation to give it more a realistically looking appearance. Do not be fooled though, thinking that this will hinder her movements due to its very realistic appearance. She is supposed to have 26 points of articulation. The Belle figure comes with 6 pieces of specially hand-painted interchangeable hands. She is said to be approximately 10.23 inches in height. She was also provided with a pair of high-heeled dancing shoes, as stated from the Hot Toys website, which unfortunately cannot be seen from the images provided. However, her Tree of Life necklace was said to be included and is definitely created accurately, as well as the ring on her pinky finger. Her other accessories included are the Enchanted Rose enclosed in a glass cloche, and a Beauty and the Beast themed figure stand, which is covered in patterns molded after the ballroom's marble dance floor in the movie. As a bonus, the figure will come with 1/6 scale replications for Belle's castle friends, which includes Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, Chip, and Plumette. This is actually the cream of the crop for me, since I have always wanted to have a complete figure of her, including her friends, but unfortunately, Disney has not provided us an accurate scale of her castle friends, except for the ones released by Hasbro. Another item that Disney did not provide is an actual scale for the Enchanted Rose in a glass cloche, so I am definitely elated knowing that I will finally have the entire gang to complete the collection. The details were also exquisitely done, and it sure wouldn't disappoint based on what is seen on the promotional pictures. Belle's figure retails for $229 and is expected to arrive sometime between January to March of 2018. However, expect some delays, which usually happens, especially with a high collectible figure as such. A good example of this is the Hot Toys release of Wonder Woman figure was supposed to arrive last year of September 2016, but now it is supposed to arrive May of 2017, which is this month. For now, if you are interested in purchasing the doll, the figure is now available for a pre-order from their website, or you can get them from other online stores selling the figure. Just don't expect this to appear at any retail stores for those who are not familiar with Hot Toys figures, since these are highly collectible items and are not directed for children. That completes my insight regarding Hot Toys' version of Belle figure to be released. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video to your friends, and subscribe to my channel for further doll, collectibles, and action figure reviews. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, as I enjoy knowing what your thoughts are regarding this newly announced figure. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr as I post daily news and updates regarding upcoming toys, figures, and collectibles. Thanks for watching. Bye!